Hello, mateys. This is Discovery Scouts, a Pirates of the Caribbean film series here. Today is Saturday, January 14th, 2017, and Frankie and Dario, my dad just had to be talked about the Yoshi things that can't be in control of you guys, So I have a TV. I have a TV on. The game's on my iPad. So it's kind of like open the doors, trying to distract me. He just have about the first threatened to fight, but he says good to do shit. Um, he hurts my feeling. He hurts my feelings a little bit sometimes. He hurts my feelings sometimes. You know what I mean. Um, I just got slept in at about but last night, so I came to watch this on Pirates of the Caribbean second movie on 2 times. On I'm watching on The Hobbit first, the unexpected journey for last appearance, and now is The Desolation Smaug. For the next one would be TBS is almost getting started. Is about the Battle of the Five Armies, 144 minutes, and Jack and some of the two dogs just look down there just to have to watch Yoshi just yelpy. He can't hear it. Um, it's kind of yucky. It's kind of yucky, matey. So you don't have to cover up with a mask on. So you can wanted to see you guys want to get myself sick about 35.8 on percent. 100%, mateys. On so I left the team around just right there to see. Um, I haven't noticed it about definitely. I just ate one of those about good energies. And he's got still sick right now. He's gotta have the sore throat. He's gonna have to make sure be careful. So one of his he's got the new he's gotta have the new but new has got it himself on. And my reasoning is what happens there. And it's gonna be half about still 15 to 10 minutes ago, 5 to 10 minutes ago, on those days. But he can't able to walking in the house, you know. One of the 16-year-old Yoshi just had to be to get in control himself on getting some stairs, and it's just not gonna work. My point is, Frankie has woke up there about 88% to his about energies to be one of his tired. So once a particular his my father did, but so I turned the TV off about 10 minutes ago. But he can't just leave a TV on. It's about electricity, but it gets about 36.5%. It's not gonna it'll get power off, and so I had to turn the TV off just every time to see how it's about every days and every days a week, a month, a years. I have a normal injection for you guys to know. One who had the means to is just very decided to see how it's about what's it up to. So she's gonna have to cool out. It's been a deuce. It's kind of like the deuce going on there, mateys. And he's got the prep talk. He's got the damn serious, and you got himself have been hurried and knows his man's in shoes, and I don't, so I don't have to be answer it. My friends for WSU's juniors, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna able to work on it. It's not gonna work. So but I can't see them from. But I can't see Maddie and Kelsey, Victoria and Shannon, Clara, Brenna, and his best friend, Ryan with Tristan, and Nolan with Brooke, and her brother Jordan is my friend. You know, why don't never disease? What is this going on to? You know, so I have to just stay in my room. So my dad just quick open that door, just is really distracting me. He just literally just wanted the good reasons, and it's just it's so embarrassing, sarcastic, real mature, and very mostful, and respect and disappointments, and he's not gonna be able to kick me out of those house, you know. He's not gonna live. They're not gonna live in the 20 years, you know. So they're not gonna live there for 10 more years, mateys. But I can't stay in the Washington like this. So that's I am doing it. I am going to be California, the hot man in the world. So but I can't do this to myself. So if it gets covered, if it gets immune, and but I can't do that for every time. So it's just so ungood of it, and it was so miserable place, notified. So I have some issues, and my disappointments, nothing idea. He called me fucked up, like a porn dude, because I did this shit, and he says so, he says good, but I say not good. He just gets mad and pissed, and very truthful, very untruth, or dare. So one of those things about Pranksters Frank Jackson Authority on Xiaomi Prasad to do, and it is on the face. It's on the face where you can add whatever on Australia do around the country. If it very good, of it, the good interest things about Jackson and Xiaomi do, making the prank together, make us do the prank, and much of the good deal. And no to be nothing could be wanted to be particular, please. Excuse me. I don't feel like burping for people. I don't like to, don't make myself laugh. Got my heartbeat going on too, so I don't want to get myself die. Like I said, guys. So I know this is one of the it's those very on disappointments, and it's just not gonna work. So right now it's just no such things. Those two guys that gets tired, and not ridiculous, on realistics, and misplaced. And it won't be, but one won't be able to misplace it a bit of the gallows. Say shut it down, and it says shut your legs. It will keep us stayed and quiet, and I will keep you for the resistance. I will have to do something about. He is one of them for the Trula. He is one of the pest vet. He is a priority doctor. He is a priority vet to the doctor's thing. He isn't one a good thing about very insistent no stares about very serious do. A power cannot to be intense, and sure, I don't know. You can have a shoes on. It was to the families involved, and every year, but they can't do that anymore. So if it gets able to for one of a alone thing, if it gets the new friend, the actor of Golden Globes award about for the last week, just like there for the almost there. So Matt Bomer's awards about 2017 for the Magnificent Seven. The one that has to his wife, his one child, and they got a lot of people just panically. Those are the bad guys still about Magnificent Seven. So the one thing good about very bad decisions, the bad idea, and some of those about the Universal HD for the white color, the Judgment Days. The second season is no stuff about the reasoning about the good things happen because of I. So it won't be think about to do that anymore. So you got to make the shot be more at that time for the opposite, and is probably a good resistance in its back legs, and Yoshi won't be able to do that anymore. So but he can hear it about 2000 through 2012, and not hearing about 2013 through 2017, but now it's in this year. And this is called The 4 Years Last. I haven't noticed things about it's no the special things. It's just this is terrible wrong. It's just mostly idea of what was wrong with them. It could be underdecided to see one of the such things, it's just kind of a crap. It could be about a poop and a poop should be inappropriate, and just like teachers and students for junior high schools, like mentioned the college, like professor says inappropriate, inappropriate, does not do that, and so I love those about and pretty impressive about those about the occupations. And one of the good thing about my actress, they're interesting about priority and faking videos, and so I came to look up at Alessandra as a problem there. Some news about joining about the 12 years last. For the 12 years later, and I mentally be able to you saw it. What's his soul? What's it about to be commanded? And is really gonna seems how is it going on up to. So it's probably the bit got able to sort of balls that says, "Oh my God, that dog is so stink really bad. I'm gonna get out of here." Um, it's nothing the problem there. It haven't hurt. It probably hurts really bad. It's just interesting about and never a good idea is the long individuals and stories, and it's so important, and then it is a good health. It is a good one of a great health, and taking care of your friend, your people, and your kind. And my God. So what a particular thing about being relationship, being the one of from Logan Lerman to the Percy Jackson, and he leaves behind to the third movie, Titan's Curse. When Alessandra did have the Ben Furlander, and it's his new friend, there, he started dating a new ones, and she was went there about 3 months ago for February 2006, February to May 2016. When Logan and Dean just takes Levon's to the California. So when the Inquisitors and rumors the new friend there for Zac Efron, John Bass, Dwayne The Rock Johnson from San Andreas, Kelly Robach, a new friend, Alphanesh Hadra, and one good thing to keep Upton's friends from her husband Justin Furlander as Detroit Tigers, and my brother has just mentioned that Justin, his brother Ben, he was the same thing about the Fox Sports. One of the same thing for one of the same things about the Fox Sports channel. To originally be animated, be called, and Betrayals, One Souls, whatever you could do to watch those on Chicago Cubs, and every enjoying it about February through September. When August to January is Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears will be able to about the next year. When the Bears did have to lose, will have to win hard as many as they can, and they can have about the first downs only, and you can have the first down if you do second or third or fourth. You can have about the 3 goals, 1 and through 7 to 6 to the touchdowns. And my data has it about my schedule is in my schedule with my iPads. He has about no idea. It's just mostly what I'm up to. It's just so losing, and it's so losing every year. So I've been quit to the Seahawks from 2012 to 2016. So I joined the Bears. I've been about 2016, and Cubs too, for the baseball player for the Gotham Chicago. One of the Gotham City is all the tourists and around all the boliviars. You know what? And they can say so, like the Suicide Squad did, like Batman did, and every noticings about the Gotham Chicago did. One of the Bears and Cubs do about football than baseballs do. I noticed about Washington State University Courser. He lose about from yesterday. They lose from yesterday from Stanford University Cardinals. They tried really hard as many as I can, and he's doing great appearances, about a great job for Josh Hawkinson through the senior years. He's going to be the graduation this year for about the 4 years on college basketball program on 2013 through 2017. He graduated from the high schools from the class of 2013 through from 2010 for the representative. From junior high schools from 2007 through 2010. He did wanted to be better for this. One of the kind of about real particular the misplaced, and I feel like about who sorry about who I did this about to do this before, and but he kind of wanted to be the walked ways and don't do anything wrong, and so the man and woman is still good, and one of the few things that better than him mostly alive, totally in disappearance, but it could be one of the moments. So Old Country Buffet is one of the best foods ever from the last 2 weeks ago. So this is for the New Year's Eve for Old Country Buffet. So I bought that for last week ago. So my resistor tubes I can show you guys about very interesting and about those things. This one's the fitness gears, and this is from the Dick's Sporting Goods, and it's mostly can you do up about the curls thing. You put the feet together like with the shoes. This is where you're gonna fortunate if you wanted to do that. If you want to get to do this before, your biceps should be about the strongest as many as you can, like Zac Efron. And Adam Devine mentioned that Adam Devine losing the weight sometimes. And my boomer has about 39. And Orlando Bloom has 40. Olander has 40. And he just literally seems 10 years now. For later, for 2007, the now 2017. When the 10 years of the Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End through the dimensional tales, the reason I have it recurrent about who mentioned for on Stranger Tides is absent. Kira was not here for the fifth. Who was about to being new characters. He has to put some break on the warships. The British ships just went over from England. One the ghost pirates and the dimensional tales. The ghost mans are just particular place, and this could be that could be damned, and it's just lost and messed up for any appearance at any time. And it's just so excuseful and daring and don't know what is that, and he just find it as many as they can. My gentle is still here, and I was gonna have to really assist it here. I was gonna have to turn off here about a few more minutes, so you could do 25 minutes to be less. So I have no time, so this one should be do my the shoulders, do my necks. I have to do that. I have to do that all the time, just like that. Very emotional. If you stay healthy, if you do, like, just like that, to make sure the ballot and being do that all the time. Some ridiculous, some places love of those things, love for good. It's just very good, and my reason is it's still good. I could do better for this, so I have to supposed to do. So like everything we have about the good interesting things about lose weight about 90 days. Just be like that on those today. So if you look up for the Baywatch 2017 calendar, you wanted to do about 365 days to the left of January 1st to December 31st. Wanted to continue think about Dwayne, Zach, Alessandra, Kelly, Alphanus, and John Prenyaga. 7 characters. I wanted one who have the ballot on the May 19th. And they have a working. They're still doing a great job. They're doing the ballot, the B-rolls, gags, bloopers, deleted scenes, clips, TV shows and trailers, and first and second and third final trailers, and one of the all the TV spots on full movies, and one of you can have it about very gradual stays and undergraduated, and do one of the about Manhattan for college for class of 2008 for Alessandra that she was 22, so was it 13, or was it about younger than about last 9 years. So so today, as stated about today, as stated today is the truth. So I don't know, I have no time about those about videos, guys. I have to turn it off for the Hobbit second, the leftovers on TV shows. So don't forget to subscribe to more content. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google, providing situation like gaming channels, Juggy Store on Elmwood, New Jersey, Cocker Talk, Cocker Story, Hangouts, Tomalo, and Play Stores. Follow subscription on Friends on Majugga Nuggets, Big Butter, Jody Stahl Bulger came behind the camera, Bridget West, and the Yankee Grandpa Shows, Grandpa's Corner, again, Pisaka Dash, Larry Shalom, Pisaka Mom, and Melissa, Pisaka Aunts, Pisaka Uncles, Manicorn and Manicorn, Julie Riley, Crazy Boyfriend, Crazy Love, Derodiso Daily with Facilita, Life of Moko, Space Jam Garters, Life of Boo, Nesboo, The Cubic Guy Live, Cubic Guy, The Book Show, Prank vs. Spring, BF vs. GF, Justin O'Doherty, and Xiaomi TV, and Xiaomi Prasad, and TV shows, and Team Creed, Both Squad, and Reagan Dad, Alexander Daddario, Alexander Daddario Topic, Alexander Forever Alex Anna, Logan Lerman, Brenny T. Jackson, Douglas Wren, Jake Abel, Ali Wood, and Leo Rembin and Jim Perrick, Margot Robbie, and Zac Efron, John Bass, Kelly Woodbridge, and Kay Upton with his husband, with his brother, and Alvin Hatera, and Levon Daddario. You're a good dog, Levon. So I love you guys to feel free for the field death. So I'm gonna turn back the TV on to play my game right now. So don't forget to keep it rich and me. So see you guys in the night and see you guys soon.